splashes.
I like the DJ.
Mr.Iconix and King
I really like the DJ.
Flashes.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Mikhail Rose, and welcome to Rose Chronicles. Yay! I'm so excited y'all decided to stop by and hang out because this is going to be an amazing episode, and you guys have been so patient and consistent in checking out Rose Chronicles, and I'm just so excited. I'm just so proud of the amazing platform that we have here, guys. So yes, I love y'all. So today, guys, we are going to be talking about fly by year, like fly by year, because this year is almost gone, and yes, so many things have happened, and we're going to talk about it and just kind of recap on a few things that, you know, I've talked about here on Rose Chronicles and things that has happened. So let's get ready to get into that. But before we go there, you know, I got a positive quote of today, and today's positive quote is: the year is almost gone and your goals are still priority. Yep. Facts. All right. So we're gonna get ready to go into this first segment, and let's get it started, guys. So we're so far ahead in life because I feel that over the course of time, we've been able to look into a lot of things for self-care, self-love, self-development, and we've had some amazing guests over the year and abroad. And I just really feel that, you know, we're ahead, and that's good, because when you are practicing self-love and self-development in so many ways, you kind of like, you let pieces of yourself go that needed to go, and then you grow, right? And so that's what this year has kind of flew by and just did to us all. We've grown some kind of way. Now just think about that. Just think about like where you were in January and how things were, right? And then you look at now, November, we're going into December, and you know, before you know it, 2022 will be here. Now, here's my thing. Your goals are still priority when we go into 2022. You have to now prepare yourself for what those goals are going to be for 2022, right? Because it's a fly by year, honey. It's like these years are like like just going everywhere. So recapping on this year, I've been able to really see amazing sprout moments from a lot of friends and associates, close and far. And I'm just so proud of them and what they've accomplished. And, you know, for example, my husband is so amazing, and I definitely want to give him his roses, even though he has a rose. I want to give him his roses because I'm just so proud of him. And I tell him that all the time, but I'm just so proud of my husband and all that he's grown and to be, you know, the man that he's become. Not that he wasn't a man when I got with him, I'm just saying, but the man he's become more, and his patience with people has like, it's fell on me. It's rubbed off on me. I'm a little patient with some of y'all. You know, I'm able to really like take a step back and be like, okay, she don't know no better. You know, okay. Give him a chance. I've learned how to be more patient with people. And because my husband has always been a very patient person, it's rubbed off on me. And, you know, I'm proud of that for 2021. You know, so going to 2022, you know, I still got a little bit more work to do, but, you know, it's coming together, y'all. I'm telling you, it's coming together. But, you know, another amazing person that is in my life is Cecil Shaw. And if you guys have not got a chance to go and check out my latest interview on Chopping It Up with Lil Ron, let me tell y'all, go and check it out. I'm going to definitely remember to talk about that again at the end of the show, so you guys can remember to go back and see it. You like to go and see it on Chopping It Up with Lil Ron. And I'm talking about a documentary that I'm actually working on. Shout out to Mr. Stephen Bell, my partner in crime. We partnered up to work on this project with Cecil Shaw. And Cecil suffered 2 strokes last year. And I was so scared. I was very, very taken back. I just didn't know like what the future held for Cecil. But he was always so optimistic. He was always so like focused on doing something. And that's always been Cecil since I've known him since I was 17 years old, literally. Okay. But I'm so proud of Cecil Shaw because he brought the idea to myself and Mr. Stephen Bell. And when I asked him, I was like, are you sure you want to do this? Because like, it's going to be for real. And he was like, let's do it. And ever since then, we have teamed up, partnered hand in hand with Cecil, Mr. Stephen Bell, and a lot of other amazing people. Shout out to Councilwoman Letitia Plummer and Brother Delord Parker, legendary icon Mr. Archie Bell from Houston, Texas, of Archie Bell and the Drills. So many other amazing people are part of this project. And I just want to say that we wouldn't be able to, no one had to wait until something happened drastically. Like, you know, a death. Cecil made it his business. If he couldn't be on stage, he wanted this documentary done. He wants to talk about his life, and we're making that happen. And I'm just so proud of him because let me tell you why. I asked Cecil just recently, actually the day after Thanksgiving, on it was a Friday, and I asked Cecil, I was like, I went to visit him at the home that he's in currently, not for too long, but you know. And I asked him, I said, Cecil, what's your goal for 2022? And he said, to walk. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he was so serious and he was so adamant. And, you know, it just helped me to reflect on his strength. And you know, it's been a fly-by year, y'all. But now going into this new year, he has a new goal. You know, getting this documentary done was, you know, has been definitely an amazing process and a long journey. We're not done with it yet, but we're definitely coming to the close. And now that the documentary is coming to a close, Cecil is now, he's working on walking for 2022. So, you know, before you know it, time will go by and Cecil will be walking again because he wants to. That's his goal. So we're going to be setting some goals around him, okay? That's what we're going to be doing. Also, I'm very proud of my grandmother. My grandmother made a very big, huge step this year. And, you know, she stepped away from her home, and by choice, she sold her home and she decided to go and live with family, go and live with her sister, her only living sister, so they could spend time together. And, you know, to leave your home of almost 45 years, right? To embark on a new journey and a new life, with your beloved sister. You know, my grandfather transitioned this year. And so it was her by herself in the house. You know, it's like, let me do something new for me. And I'm just so proud of her because I was like, what you need me to do? Y'all, I looked up within 2 weeks, my grandmother she had the moving people coming in, like family, right? She had designated things for people to do. And it just showed me how strong and how powerful she is. And so going into 2022, I'm like, what do you have? Like, what's going on? Because goals are priority, right? Once you get through a flyby year, you got to start preparing for the next year. And goals are priority around here. If y'all have not heard, go back and check some of the latest episodes that I just recently dropped, y'all, because doing this podcast is so rejuvenating for me because I listen to what I say. I literally do, and I try not to talk about things that I can't. I try to talk about things that I can relate to and that I've experienced, and then if I can learn from it again and benefit and prevent myself from making old mistakes, right? I do that because that's very, very important. Going into 2022, guys, it's keep your eye on your goals, okay? Keep your eyes on the goal. Like, don't get sidetracked because the year will fly by. I'm telling y'all, you will look up. If you don't have any goals, like you have no goals at all, you just like, we're going to take it day by day. Don't you do that. Don't take it day by day. Plan out your goals for the year, right? Or hell, for the month, 2 months, set up some goals and accomplish those goals. Because I'm telling y'all, if you didn't hear the positive quote of today, listen. The year is almost gone and your goals are still priority. If you're not looking forward to doing anything except buying Christmas gifts, something is wrong, okay? And I want you to really think about that. I want to say maybe two years ago, probably around, it had to be about 2 years ago. I started telling my husband that I did not want to buy Christmas gifts. I just felt like, life was a gift by itself. I'm glad that he really understood because he was looking at me crazy. He thought it was a setup. He was like, she trying to set me up so she could leave. No, honey, it was real. It was real. And I really wanted absolutely nothing. And it was almost the most uncomfortable but precious moment that I could really relate to because I remember sitting at my best friend's house and, we were sitting there and they were opening their gifts and they were, doing little things. And I was just looking at my husband like, I love you. My mom had obviously transitioned and things were just different. And I just knew that to be alive and just to be with my husband and just to be healthy, that was a gift enough. That was like enough for me to say, you know what? I don't need nothing. I got you. I'm good. Yep. And I can truly say that growing through situations in the most uncomfortable moments, growing through those, I'm telling you, you have to do that. It's almost the exact same thing as, telling yourself that for the new year, you're going to lose weight. Are you really? Well, push yourself back from the table on Thanksgiving and see how hard you're going to be trying to look for some Kool-Aid or something. Okay. I'm telling you, making goals, sticking with them in the most uncomfortable moments, that is what should be priority to you. Going out of one year, going into a new year, because just as fast as this year went by, y'all listen, 2022, I'm thinking, it's like already gone. I want to be prepared. I want you to be prepared. And in order to do that, I believe that setting goals are definitely priority. It's priority, guys. What is the saying? If you don't plan, you plan to fail. Is that it, sweetie? I think that's it. If you don't plan, you plan to fail. Yep, that's it. So if that's not it, it's all good. It sounds right. I think that, guys, no matter your age, no matter your demographic, no matter where you are in the world, listen, Very careful. Make some priorities. Make some goals. Create ideas for yourself to get you to the next level. Whatever that may be. Whatever your growth spot is, focus on that growth spot. Make goals. Make them priority. Like, do that. Do that for yourself, and you'll be so glad you did. You'll be so glad that you did. I want to give a huge shout out, and I mentioned this earlier, but I definitely want to give a huge shout out to Ronald Dixon, because this guy is so amazing, and I'm not, I mean, you can look up on the wall and I'll obviously see he's amazing, right? But Ronald Dixon is so creative. He's an entrepreneur, and I had him on the show, and just continuing to be a good person is what I've always seen with this gentleman. But just recently, he got my husband out of his comfort zone. He did. And he did his first interview, and it's great just to see growth, right? And so I just want to give a big, huge shout out, hugs and kisses, smooches and roses to Mr. Ronald Dixon. Go and support his page, the Partition, DA Partition, Kicks and Tricks, that's with a Z, chopping it up with Lil Ron, and what is it? The other one that's coming out, the King's Lounge, is also coming out, guys. So you guys be on the lookout for that. And the reason that this is so important is because when people open and create platforms for other people, and they bring the whole team with them, and they set goals, and these goals actually come to pass within less than 6 months. Less than 6 months. I have seen this gentleman make goals within like a week. Within a week. Make them priority. And he's gotten so many awards, and he's just become so amazing at what he does now that people are just piling down his door to be a part of his projects now. And that's what it's about. Setting goals, making them priority, slam dunking them down. That's what it's about, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I'm telling you, seeing people accomplish their goals, I'm always here for it. If you have not got a chance to even check out Iconix Radio, go and check out Iconix Radio. Iconix Radio is a platform. Also, I host Iconix Radio. Hey, y'all. Yeah, that's me too. But we bring on different artists, creators, entrepreneurs, and it's a platform for, indie artists, independent, like people that probably wouldn't get their music heard if it was just like, I guess, for like YouTube and Spotify, so on and so forth. But this is a platform, a radio station platform, that your music gets played, you get your interviews, you get everything. And the beautiful part is, guess what, guys? People tell their stories of what their goals were, how they accomplished these goals, and that's what it's about. And we've had over 15, 20 people that have already come on, told their journeys. And it's an amazing platform, guys, that also just came from the brilliant mind of my amazing husband, Mr.Iconix. I just can't be so yeah, I'm telling y'all, set up those goals, make them priority, and break it down. Accomplish those goals, guys. Because here's the thing about it. If you don't set goals, then you don't accomplish anything. I mean, you may accomplish some things, like you get a job, you get a car, you get, whatever, you get food. But are you really getting substance? Are you really creating an environment for yourself and your loved ones to truly, truly grow, right? Are you able to really push out information? Are you able to push out opportunities to other people so they can accomplish their goals? Because you've accomplished yours. That's what it's about. It's an ongoing circle of accomplishments, priorities, and goals being reached. You don't want to be looking up in 2022 and then you had a fly-by year and you don't know what the hell happened. Like, like the year just flew by. What did you accomplish? What did you get done? What did you really, really get done? Right? I want you guys to really sit down and get 2022 together. Get 2022 together. I know me and my hubby wubby, we are making some plans for 2022, and it's definitely looking really good because we have our eyes on the prize. Okay? No distractions. If there are any distractions, believe me, you will be deleted, blocked, and pushed to the back. Okay? Just kidding, guys. No, I'm serious though. Okay, so my whole point for this entire episode, guys, listen, is 2022 is coming. Time is not slowing down for anybody. So prepare now. That means get you a journal. Oh, shout out to my girl, Candace Mitchell. Yes. Her new journal was released, and I'm so proud of her. And I want each and every last one of y'all to go and check out her newly launched journal, Imperfectly Perfect by Candace Mitchell. Okay. I support my girls. I support my friends. And I mean, if you keep hearing the same name over and over again, that means because I rock with them. Okay. So yes, please go and check out that journal. It's on Amazon. Go figure. And yeah, fellas, let me tell y'all something, because I bought my husband a journal for his birthday. And I want to talk about that. Fellas, listen. It is important for you to write down your goals, write down your day. Whether you're starting it off when you first wake up in the morning and you're talking about your day, like what do you want your day to look like, right? Or at the end of the day, talk about what was your day like and what will tomorrow look like. Fellas, it's okay to put your feelings on black and white. It's okay. You don't have to tell everybody, but talk about it. Put it in black and white. Put in your 3 gratitudes. What you're grateful for, what you're grateful for, and then what you are grateful for in the future, what you're hoping to be grateful for. Either way, okay? But you got to do those. You got to do those 6, 3 and 3, okay? And the reason I'm saying that is because that is another practice that I will get back into come December the 1st. Because I started and I was doing so good and then I stopped. I got to be vulnerable and tell y'all the truth. I did. I stopped. I'm getting a new journal. It's going down. Okay. But that is the purpose. Set goals. Accomplish them. I kid you not, y'all, right hand to the man. I'm sitting here because of my journal, of me when I started my journaling journey. When I started my journaling journey, yes, it's so true, guys. Reading my inspirational books, listening to motivational speakers, coming and talking to y'all every now and then, you know, it's been a journey for me, but my journaling journey literally is why I'm sitting here, because I was able to talk about what I wanted to do with my podcast, how I wanted it to be. And it's become this amazing platform where we can just be vulnerable and just talk and be real. So all my people out there that are just like me, if you stop journaling for this year, that's okay. Because 2022 coming back, look, we got this. We're going to start back journaling. And I'm so glad to be talking to you about that, because, guys, it's very important that you know what your goals are. And this goes from all ages, from 5 to 85. I ain't cutting nobody out. You got to have goals in this world. Okay? And start your children out having goals. Like, what are their goals? And make sure their goals that are logical. That are logical. Kids, logical goals. But work your way up. No, it's not an answer. Okay? The possibility of growth is always there for you when you set goals. Because in between yourself and that goal, there's space. And you have to grow. You have to go through everything to get to that goal. And that's the whole purpose. Enjoy the process of reaching your goals. 2022 is coming, guys, and we don't want it to be a fly by you without accomplishing any goals. It is your girl, Mikal Rose. If you didn't catch the first thing, go ahead and push rewind and hear it one more time. Hey, okay, that one was for free. But I love you guys so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Rose Chronicles Podcast. Please go and check out my latest interview with Chopping It Up with Lil Ron right now on YouTube, guys. Go and subscribe also to our YouTube channel, Iconix Radio. Check out some of the most recent interviews we've gotten a chance to do. And not to mention, guys, the music is bananas. Literally. Okay. I love y'all so much. Smooches and roses. It's your girl, Mikal Rose. We are out.